Immediately, I was thinking that, unfortunately, there's no way that there's not going to be some lives lost.
1 week ago today, that deadly Dallas apartment explosion left 3 people dead, others hurt. Now we're hearing from the first 2 officers at that tragic scene. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. We also got a look at new video captured by those officers' body cameras. They talked to our Shaun Rabb in an exclusive interview. Shaun.
Yeah, and you know what? These officers were not called to the scene. They were in the area, not far from where they worked. They heard the blast and went on their own. You'll be able to hear in their voices, see in their faces the impact of what they went through and worked through, getting firefighters in, getting people and pets out.
This was the scene 1 week ago at that Oak Cliff apartment building explosion.
I had people running at me and fire trucks blowing horns. Everything's loud.
Deputy Constables Vincent De Luna and Jonathan Banda worked for Precinct 5 Constable Michael Orozco, the first 2 law enforcement officers on scene. What we saw last week from Sky 4, we now see at street level through the constables' cameras.
You gotta get out the way. No, go back, go back.
I knew I just had to clear the way for the firefighters to get there. They were coming in, and I could hear the sirens coming in.
That included moving an autonomous Waymo automobile. It took minutes before car controllers, talking to him through speakers in the car, let him take over.
And at that point, another engine was coming down that same street with the hoses and needed to deploy out there.
Some folks coming to take video and look at the fire, others running from the fire looking for help.
I distinctly remember one gentleman running around, and he was screaming, and he had burns on his legs. And there were people saying there's still people inside. I just kept hearing people tell me there's still some people inside. And that's when I was able to come through the trees a little bit, and I saw the actual flames, and I saw that there was basically nothing that I could do.
I think one of the hardest things was having to see Atmos struggling to find a shutoff valve. They had to dig for it. So that's why the firefighters couldn't actually get in there and try to do much, so until they shut it off.
De Luna, a few firefighters, and a maintenance man with a master key fob hit the 4 floors in the apartment building next door that did not catch fire, but windows were blown out from the force of the blast. No people pulled out there, but pets.
Come on, buddy. I know. You don't know me.
There was one real particular big Alaskan Malamute Husky, just a giant dog, and I found his harness, and I'm putting it on him in his kennel, and I'm just right next to his face going, please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. And I was able to get it on him, and we got it, and we got him outside.
Come on, guys.
Getting other dogs out as well.
Oh, this is perfect.
Putting them in the front yard of a home that had a fence around it. Precinct 5 Constable Michael Orozco, proud of his officers.
Being calm, taking command of the situation, and I'm just thankful that they're all right, but more importantly, I'm so proud of the job they did out there.
The pair, though, pained by the lives lost.
It was very sad that day, learning that a mother and a child were behind and unfortunately made it in a very tragic way.
And then looking for someone they knew. Sylvia Collins.
I would always see her all the time, just random, and I remember seeing a picture of her, and I was like, this is who we're looking for, and I go, yeah, I know who that is. I would see her outside, and she would wave at us all the time. She was a big supporter. So
to find out that something so close to our home and, you know, in support of our mission, that was definitely a new experience, and unfortunately a very sad one.
An experience that getting past won't come quickly.
It's going to be a long road to recovery for them and for everybody. So.
Recovery for everybody. It was training, instinct, and you know what? Common sense thinking in the moment, as those 2 constables made a difference last week in a moment that will last a lifetime.